Bunch of fucking shit. Eat my ass. Richmond, Virginia. Smell my ass. Oh, right. That was the thing. That was the thing about. No, it teaches contracts, interpretations. I was gonna say before the shit about all the crap I had to fucking read. Because I'm the business owner and there's this whole fucking crap I had to read for the terms of service for online banking. Oh God, I just getting in getting in bed with a bank. You just want to make sure they're not pulling some really fucked up crap on you. So if you don't have a lawyer, you want to read it all yourself just to make sure. It looks like pretty standard stuff. So all right. Anyways, that was in another video. But on my way home from the store earlier today, and it was like five 5 hours or 6 hours ago, something like that. When I was in the store checking out, the girl, the cute girl that was checking me out, this was like looking down and reading, and she was like, she was like signing and initialing and all this stuff form. Like, so she's like, hold on, I gotta go turn this in. And she gets back. She bags up my stuff. I'm like, so what was that you were doing? What'd you have to sign? She was like, oh, it was just this thing, this new list of stuff I had to agree to, no piercings, no earrings, no this, no that. And I'm like, really? That's kind of crap. She's like, yeah, I have. It's like I can't wear this tomorrow. And this girl um, she had like two nose. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was like a nose ring and like some nose piercings and whatever. I don't know. I think it was some earrings. And I was just like, that's fucked up. And I saw her there. This was not the first time I saw her. I mean, I've seen her there for, I don't know, it was a bunch of times. So it's a new policy. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah, blah, blah. I was like, I forget what I said. I forget what she said. It was like, I don't know. I said something like, are you, maybe they're just dicks or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but they're just dicks. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is why they did it, but I mean, anyone can probably, if you're watching, if this is the first video you're watching, I'm in Trinity, Texas. I mean, it's pretty much a rural area town in Texas, so you know, take a gander why. And it's, it's not, the store isn't like Kroger or Walmart or anything like that. Even if it was, maybe they have an existing policy on it, but it's kind of like a ma and pa ish. It's called Brookshire Brothers. Until I moved here, this specific place, I never heard of it. I don't know how many um, things there are, but there isn't one. There's a few, but there aren't that many. I mean, it's not like HEB. HEB has more. I mean, it's not Kroger number of locations, but you know, it's more. So I don't know. HEB. I don't know, man. Like whatever. Seems like nowadays places are trying to do more and be more. And, in 20 years, there's going to be like, it's going to be ridiculous. There's going to be like, oh, I'm going to O. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, get me Tubbo. All right, I'll get you Tubbo. And it'll just be like, good. I mean, it's just like, it'll be the store. You'll drive in and you will just drive around. Like, you will just drive around and you'll like reach out and grab your like bag of pretzels. People will just be driving because the store will be like the size of like a city, and it'll be the one store in Texas, and you will go and get your shit that you need for a year. And everyone will just go to that store once a year, and it will be called O, after every fucking store, every chain, everything merges together and buys everything out, and it'll just be called O. Oh, you're going to O? Let me come with you to O. It'll be right in the center, and that one store will be fucking big. That one store will be the size of Austin, the city, the major metropolitan city of Austin. And there will be a freeway going to it, and it'll just be, the freeway will just wrap around it in a fucking circle. And that freeway will be sponsored by O. And it will be just, there'll just be a TV on the other side of the freeway. It'll just be like advertisements for what they got to know. Don't forget to get. And you know what there will be showing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All your football games. What football game, you ask? All of them. All of them. All of your football games. on screens that are level big. Yeah, 6 stories tall. You don't need to go to the movie theater anymore. They're 6 stories tall. You can see them from 10 miles away. The football game. As you're driving up, you can see 10 different football games going on. Crisp. And you're like, God damn. We're losing? Shit. What the fuck? Oh, hey, look. Cousin Ronnie's team's kicking ass. What the fuck? They just scored on us again. Shit. Oh, damn. Ronnie's fan busted his leg apart. You see that? Look, they're showing it again. Oh, damn. Fuck. Well, he's out for the rest of the year. I do believe at we're going to have to buy that boy his first 6-pack. How you ain't buying him a 6-pack? That boy's 15 years old. Did you see the way that motherfucker busted his leg apart? That is a 6-pack. He's 15 years old. I know his daddy. He's drinking that 6-pack. That is motherfucking busted leg 6-pack. Oh yeah. Good beer. The good beer. That's a shiner. That is at least a 6-month heel. And there you go. There is O. Fucking, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Musk's store or it's probably going to be like everyone's store. They're all just going to fucking merge and they'll have partnerships, like part ownership shares in them and shit, and they'll be fighting because they're all fucking rich and they'll be like, fighting over, like I own 12% now because I did a blah blah buyout. Like, did you hear? No, Chesterwith the Third managed to buy up 2.5% of blah blah blahs. Now he owns 13%. Fucking rich asshole douchebags. And then the caravan will come one day. The caravan, 2.5 miles long. On a steamy and foggy Sunday morning, and by 11:30, the whole fucking place is the biggest motherfucking fireball in Texas history. You know why? Because prices have gone so fucking high, nobody can afford to buy anything. So 1,200 cars of people just decided to come and burn that motherfucker to the ground. And I tell you, all that salt fat and grease and sugar and shit. That was powder keg waiting to happen, people. Not to mention all the gasoline and gunpowder from, you know, the gasoline and gunpowder and the fireworks. Because God forbid they don't sell guns and fireworks at O. What a travesty. You gotta tell me that I can't get my fucking guns at O and my fireworks for 4th of July. You sons of bitches better sell me my fireworks. And it is my God-given right to store my fireworks right next to my guns and my matches for my fireworks. And my lighter for my cigs, for my matches and my guns. And my tank for my spare gas, which is now full. All in the bed of my truck. With my pecan log. I just learned about pecan logs, by the way, that are apparently a thing in the world. I don't know what the fuck they are, but apparently they are a thing. I don't know what they are, but they are a thing that is a thing. So, pecan logs. What the fuck are they? A big fucking mystery. That's all I know. But there is something that is in existence called a pecan log. Apparently it's really good, but I don't know. And let's move right on into another topic that is very one of those you want to be a politician, you can't talk about this shit because it's a little too real. Unless, of course, you want to be a racist, then you can be a racist and talk about this and be sincere because you're an asshole racist. But let's not, conflate me with the racist saying that I'm just being real. I'm not being the racist. Racists will say this kind of shit and be racists and bigoted and all that stuff. I'm just saying, what the fuck? So, Jews. Yeah, what up with that? I mean, you knew it was coming, right? You knew there was something interesting coming, right? Yeah, that's always fun. I'm not going to talk about mowing some lawns, like electric lawnmowers. Is the world ready for them? I don't know. No, no. We're on Jews now. Jews in the world. My thing, my point of curiosity has been for a long time. I may have said this in another video. I will probably bring this up in other videos too. And it's because I have a serious, well, it's part of point of contention with the Jewish community as a whole, and also just a kind of a wonderment or a wondering where the Jewish, laborer class type people. Like, where are the Jewish minimum wage workers? Like, what up with? Where are y'all? I don't know. I don't. I mean, I grew up in Milwaukee. And I like never met one. I met one. I had I had some friends that did them, and they did like minimum and low wage jobs, like when they were kids and teens. And I was like, oh, that's cute. You're like one of the guys. You know, there were also other um, rich people's kids that had jobs like that. You know, um, part-time, low-wage jobs. And it's like, but I'm not getting at those because those were not like, they were just like rando white people. They were like, I don't even know what they were. It's like, are you a Catholic? Are you, I don't even know. You're just like a white person. Mm. I don't know you weren't part of anything. You're just a white person. But Jews are like, yeah, we're all Jews. And we went to like, I want to say it's like Temple Beth Israel, which is like, we can, like, oh, great, it's Beth Israel. I'm like, okay. There's a lot of like, I just love names of religious places, you know, do a whole video on that. It's like places of Christian worship, places of Islamic worship also. You guys got some great naming thing. Why can't you just be like first Christian church, first Muslim temple, and it's just like, and the second one, and then third one, and it's just like, dude, I don't know. I guess faith just isn't logical. So, if you had a religion made by androids, it'd be like just down the line. Zeroth temple of logic. First temple of logic. Zero. What would it be? Zero temple? I don't fucking know. I don't know how to do binary. And then they just go down the line. Of course, they wouldn't be speaking, but what the fuck am I gonna do? Translate everything as binary? Go fuck yourself. So yeah, what up with that? Jews, you know? Go out into the fields and pick some fruit. Like, come on, share the work. Till the fields and I don't know. I want to hear. I want to hear some explanations why I'm not seeing some equal distribution of employment across ethnic or whatever the fuck you want to see, however you want to say it. And I don't want to hear from New York City either. Or Israel. Ugh. Ugh. You know, my stupid not getting sleep's fucking fucking up with me. Well, I wrote up a line to sum it up for me. Somebody can expand on this and I just, what is it? I just want a Jew to shine my shoe. That fucking puts it all into perspective. You know, I don't wanna fucking gather all you up and put you in a gas chamber. I just want some kind of explanation. Something other than, oh well, we have really good family values and we stick to blah 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 blah. Because that's blah blah. I don't want to hear that crap. Yikes. I'm getting tired. So I don't know. I hope I've offended. I hope I have offended enough people. Oof. I probably look drunk right now, and yet, you know, totally sober, just tired. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Say, it would be nice. It would be really nice to be able to actually sleep when I want to fucking sleep. Yeah, well, you know, there you are. Hmm. This is my Oh, yeah. Has anybody watched anything on that fucking more from that Mormon media company? That's all fucked up. Yeah, that's some messed up shit. That fucking Mormon media company. I mean, I watch that dry bar comedy thing occasionally. Because the comics they actually have there are actually funny. You know, who knew? Mormons actually can have a decent sense of humor. Who fucking knew? Great, it's good stuff. Better sense of better sense of humor than fucking MAGA Christians. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I hope I pissed off some people because because that means I'm saying something real and digging closer, to the goldsmith truth. Um, Everybody out there in TV land, tax the rich, kneecap them, and have some boobular fun with someone.